political storm is brewing as the US authorities, they are investigating allegations of bribery involving Gautam Adani. Now, the charges claim that Gautam Adani paid over 2,000 crore rupees in bribes, and this charge has led to a big political fight in India. The Congress party has seized the opportunity to attack the Modi government over the matter. We have Niyamika joining us. She's taking us through what the Congress's strategy is when it comes to these new allegations that have surfaced. Niyamika, the Congress obviously has taken on, is latching on to this report. But take us through what the report goes on to say, because the Congress now is going hammer and tongs against the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Well, indeed, after this big allegation, now the Congress party has started slamming the BJP government at the center, and they have once again making this kind of allegation that earlier also the Congress party had raised several questions upon these alleged scams upon the businessman Mr. Gautam Adani, and for that reason, once again, the Congress party has retaliated its stand as it is the Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh who has made a tweet in this regard, and he has also said that this raises a lot of questions upon SEBI as well, because it was the SEBI which had done this investigation in our country, and that has been failed to take into account of all these charges which were being leveled against Mr. Gautam Adani at that point of time, and that is the only reason why the Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh has said that in January 2023, it was the Congress party's demand that there should be a JPC probe in all these allegations, and it should be thoroughly investigated. And the Congress party is once again saying that the manner in which these new revelations have been come into the light, it is very much needed that there should be a JPC investigation in this regard, and they are also demanding that there should be a new SEBI chief which needs to be appointed as soon as possible, so that there should be a proper investigation which needs to be done, because the Congress party is saying that all these allegations which are being leveled against Mr. Gautam Adani is also affecting the matters which are related to our country, which also includes the inflation. In fact, the foreign policy with our neighboring countries are also getting affected because of these allegations which are being leveled against the big businessman, which is considered as very close to the Prime Minister. And for that reason, the Congress party is saying that these were the allegations which were being leveled earlier as well. There were several of the charges on the basis of which there was a series which was being released by the Congress party in which they have mentioned about all of these allegations, but the central government was not listening to the voices of the opposition, and that is the only reason why they are once again saying that it is now being clearly proven, and that whatever allegations were being leveled against Mr. Gautam Adani by the Congress party, that needs to be investigated as soon as possible.
Now, the Adani Group has also issued a statement, but before we take you through the Adani Group statement, let's also tell you about the charges and the case. What is this about? Now, Gautam Adani has been charged by US prosecutors over his role in an alleged years-long scheme to pay about $250 million bribe to Indian officials in exchange for favorable terms. Now, these are the allegations, and this is in connection with some solar power contracts. Now, US prosecutors have charged Adani, his nephew, and some other defendants for paying over $250 million in bribes between the years 2020 and 2024. This is to government officials as per US prosecutors, and this was to win some solar energy contracts on terms that could potentially bring in more than $2 billion profit. Now, Jairam Ramesh of the Congress party goes on to say that US Securities and Exchange Commission's actions also cast poor light on the manner in which SEBI has gone about investigating violations of securities and other laws by the Adani Group, and its failure to hold the group to account for its source of investment, shell companies, etc. This is how the Congress party is now, accusing or attacking both the BJP government and the Adani Group. For now, we also have a statement that's coming in from the Adani Group to the allegations that have now surfaced. Let's tell our viewers about this. Now, Adani Green in a statement has gone ahead and has said the US State Department of Justice and United States Security and Exchange Commission have issued a criminal indictment and have brought a civil complaint respectively in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of New York against our board members Gautam Adani and Sagar Adani. The United States Department of Justice have also included our board member in such a criminal indictment. In light of these developments, our subsidiaries have presently decided not to proceed with the USD denominated bond offerings. You are requested to take the same on your record. So there is also a statement that has now come in. This is a statement from Adani Green that is dated, that has today's date, and this is the latest statement that is now coming in. The charges in the indictment allegations are allegations, and the defendants are presumed innocent unless proven guilty. Now, this is also another statement that has come in. So when it comes to this controversy which the Congress now is latching on to, we have a statement that has come in from Adani Green. I'm reading out that statement. The US Department of Justice and US Securities and Exchange Commission have issued a criminal indictment and brought a civil complaint respectively in the US District Court for the Eastern District of New York against our board members. Reading out verbatim from the statement that has come in from Adani Green. So let's also tell our viewers that the charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent unless and until they are proven guilty. So this is in connection. These are the statements that are now coming in from the Adani Group. Let me go across to Niyamika. Niyamika, as of now, the Adani Group has released a statement, and they are also saying that the charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty. But the Congress party seems to be blazing ahead with its allegations against the Adani Group. What is the strategy that the Congress party is now going to deploy when it comes to picking up this issue?
Part of the Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh, but at 12 o'clock it is the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who is also going to address a press conference regarding this entire matter, because the Congress party is continuously raising this question, not just upon Mr. Gautam Adani, but also upon the central government, as it is being alleged on the part of the Congress party that the central government, the BJP, is basically giving favors to Mr. Gautam Adani, and that is the reason why they had also released a series in which they had made they had basically leveled serious allegations against Mr. Gautam Adani, and they had also demanded that there should be a JPC probe in this regard. In fact, I would also like to mention and quote what Mr. Jairam Ramesh has said in this particular tweet, as he has said that the answer is clearly for a new and credible SEBI head to be appointed to complete the securities law investigations into Adani mega scam, and for a JPC to be set up immediately to investigate its full extent. So that is the demand which the Congress party is making as of now, as they are saying that this...
but it also becomes very critical, Niyamika, and let me go across to Pranesh, who's joining us. Pranesh, it becomes very critical to also go through one portion of the US authorities and the indictment, and what does that go on to say? Please take our viewers through it.
You know, I want to, Sagarika, if you give me a minute, I want to once again underline what the Adani statement says. I'm reading verbatim. The United States Department of Justice and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission have issued a criminal indictment and brought a civil complaint respectively in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of New York against our board members. The United States Department of Justice have also included our board members in such criminal indictment. In light of these developments, our subsidiaries have presently decided not to proceed with the proposed US denominated bond offering. So what they have done, Saga, is that the Adani Group, they have cancelled or withdrawn, is perhaps the right word, the planned dollar bond sale. The much talked about dollar bond sale stands withdrawn. And let's quickly change the document on our screen and tell our viewers about the document released by the US authorities. Now, if you look closely in the second paragraph, it says very clearly, the charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. I want to read that part again. It says the charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. to break this down for our viewers, what has happened? The US agencies believe that there has been an alleged bribery charge, which is why they have proceeded with the case. Now, as over the last few months, as this probe proceeded, they filed the papers in the US court. The court is yet to take any view on this. This is only the word of the agency, and even the agency is being careful. I am only stressing on it because you see the kind of political blame game which has erupted, Sagarika. The Congress, for instance, is jumping the gun.
Yes.
They are not in any of their comments, tweets, posts, what have you, saying this. I am reading this part again. The charges in the indictment are allegations and the defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty. So this is, at this moment, a case of, politicians jumping at shadows.
Yes, and also everything. If you go by what US authorities are saying in the fine print, they say it is all in the realm of allegations as of now, and those named are innocent until proven guilty. Thank you so much, Pranesh, for getting us all those details.